Hello and welcome back to another brand new video. In today's episode of Online, we are off to Qatar for race 1 and we'll be just discussing the current ongoings in the MotoGP world. So first up, we are on track here as my own rider. I've been randomly giving the number 31 for some reason. It's glitched out, but nonetheless, here we are on the grid. As you can see, I'm running a Kevin Swansham. You might see it in a second. Just there left of the screen with number 31. Looks pretty good. Here we are. Just about got my electronics done. Away we go. Pretty decent start. Now this is my first race in this lobby, so I don't know what the people are like. Paul Espargaro broke way too early. Oh, I'm in a hot hair. This is ruined, this one. Alongside Tommy, I think, or Tom W. Qatar track I do not like that much, mainly because I'm not that good at it. So it does always help. So I reckon first race of the day. For some reason as well, I don't have any game audio, which is really annoying because I cannot hear when I need to shift. So it was quite tricky. We'll try and rectify that for race 2. So that kind of gives this guy in first the advantage since I can't hear when to shift. I'm probably not going to be at my optimal. I'm just shifting from memory. That could be a crash. Nope. It's 2 track limits on his up. Oh no, just 1. But the current world news of GP is Maverick is making his Aprilia debut this weekend in Aragon. It's going to be very interesting to see how he gets on. He did a couple of days testing in Misano the past week or so and showed decent pace up against Aleix Espargaro's previous qualifying and race times. He seemed, he seemed pretty decent on the bike. He said it's his best day ever on a MotoGP bike, which is some explanation marks there, like, from that, considering he's won I think 11 races on a MotoGP bike, and his best one was his first ever day on a test day on an Aprilia. So I can't imagine it being true, to be brutally honest. I think it's a bit of PR speak, and I think he wants it to be the best bike he's ever ridden. I don't believe it will be. I believe the Suzuki he rode was better at the time than up against the current grid, obviously, and that Yamaha is in some aspects the best bike on the grid. I know now it doesn't work every weekend and it has its flaws, but I'd imagine that Aprilia isn't perfect either. Only scoring its first ever podium in the 4-stroke era last weekend in Silverstone. Fabulous result from Aleix Espargaro, which is credit to him because he's been there since he's there since 2016, 2015, and he's been doing all the donkey work to get that bike back to where it belongs. So it looks like they have kind of cracked it. I was reading a bit about them after they got the podium, and basically they always wanted to do it their own way, and they didn't kind of follow suit with everyone in GP. They'd always have slightly different understandings of what way things would go and what they wanted to work on and how they wanted the bike to perform, and it always seemed to make the bike very nervous. So I make an absolute ball of that goes through that guy, and I cut underneath him. Ducati power, and we're back up to the lead. Now I have blown the last corner once again. I'll square him off, pick up the throttle so much earlier, into a slipstream now. Should maybe go for dive into 1. Yeah, I'm going to leave him. He cuts across me, he's turned in way too early. Rear end's backing in, front brakes on fire. But it is pretty much confirmed as well, now that there's a Petronas bike in front of me, that Rossi will be alongside Dovizioso for, I think, Misano onwards. He's signed a year and a half contract, so the rest of this year plus a full year next year, which is it'll be good because he's again have that kind of year, that sabbatical for pretty much 9 months, and going from a Ducati to a Yamaha is a big difference in machinery there. So it will be good for him to have 5 months or so, whatever, I think 6 rounds left on this season, get up to speed with the bike, and then into next season with pre-season testing and the actual season itself. Now I do know that there is very, very limited testing time for next season. I think there's only 5 days in total from when they finish in Valencia in November, which is way less than previous. Usually it was up over 10 from my knowledge. I think 12 days they had a year. Oh, we've blown it. I'm gonna leave him have it because I have extract extended. Oh, I didn't go for it. Now we've also, I'm gonna squeeze him and cut underneath him. I'm gonna try and drag him to the line if I can. Again, oh, he's backed it in there. I'm gonna sit it up, power. I'm gonna go ever so slightly defensive in here. Just try and cut across his nose, and that should do it. We're gonna square it off, and it's done. So without any audio, that's a pretty good result. Running race 1, considering I could not hear a thing. But anyway, that is race 1. More to come in race 2. So here we are for race 2. Now I fixed my audio issue. I do wonder whether you will have audio as I'm recording this for the previous race. So I have audio myself for this one, which is good. So I should be able to do a bit better in this race. My riding was, oh, get away, that wasn't a long lap. What a load of horseshit. Alright, I'm going to edit that back, and I'm going to make, like I always do, oh, I'm in hot. I'm up into P3, we're going to take the long lap early. I think there's some quick guys in this lobby because there was a guy in at 49 on the last lap. Is this the long lap? Let's hope I did it right. Yeah, boys. Can we get a long lap and win? That's the ultimate dream. I love the Kevin Swanch helmet though. Again, because I play in first person for Grandma, never see it. It's just absolutely beautiful. Whoever designed that one, props to them. Just a bit news for the channel. Like some of the eagle-eyed viewers might have seen some of the comments that I replied to someone asking about the Hot Lap series. The Hot Lap series will be coming back in the coming weeks, probably in the next month or so. It should be back regularly on the channel. Basically, I've joined. Well, I was already after joining the league, but the league is being in the process of being set up. We did our first test event last Saturday, I think it was. So a great run in JTR, but we're on the grass. We're gonna have to sit this up. Whoa! Avoid a QX. This bike feels so unstable in the change of direction. But as I was saying, I'm in hot and I've crashed, so I need to shut up and focus. But I'm gonna continue talking. Oh, the guy's in sideways. But as I was saying, I was going to cut this bit. Nobody saw anything. Once I'm back full-time training for league, my standard of riding will be way back up, and I'll be more comfortable putting up videos on tips and tricks. And I'm tips and tricks mainly hot lap videos showing how to improve at certain tracks. That was my fault. I shouldn't have went up his inside. I thought he was going to give me room, but like they never do. So pretty poor race so far for me. This KTM feels like a bit of a pig, I'm not going to lie. Just trying to have some fun with it before the end. And other big news today was confirmed, today for me anyway, it depends when this video goes out on actually when, is that Pedro Acosta has been confirmed alongside Augusto Fernandez in the IO Red Bull KTM Moto2 team. So that is a really, really strong lineup for 2022. So I reckon they could be a tip for the title of that team. Again, this year they're wiping the floor with the competition, having Remy Gardner and Raul Fernandez in there. So it'll be interesting to see how what's his name? Pedro Acosta. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, Jesus. Jesus has left the building. Oh no, he's coming back. Oh, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Oh, I lost the front there. He's riding with the old school riding style. God bless him. But as I was saying, it will be interesting to see how Pedro Acosta does on a Moto2 bike. He's by far the best rider on the Moto3 grid at this current point in time. The only one pretty close to him is Sergio Garcia, but I still rate Pedro Acosta slightly higher in my books. I think he's the best rider in. He's probably the biggest star now since Marquez. Oh, why, Jedi? Why? There was no need for that. But I do rate him as high as a Marquez or a Rossi or even Quartararo when Quartararo came through the. Fair play, dude. I'll give you it back. When he came through the CV, he was massively hyped up, and you saw in his first year in Moto3 he was good. Went off the boil, Jesus King. Went off the boil in his second year. Went up to Moto2, didn't really do much. They got that one race win, and then they kind of fast tracked him into the Petronas team, and it's been probably the best decision they've ever made, getting him on a M1 Yamaha. He's been sublime since, and he really is going to be this year's world champion if he stays fit and healthy. I can't see anyone beating him. He's just too consistent. And yeah, this has been a shocker of a race. Let's hope for better in race 3. Haven't had any clean laps. This KTM doesn't want to change direction or turn. I'm going to make the chicane just up to the line we come. P5. On to race 3. Race 3 comes from Mugello, and I actually have the number 98, which is my number, but isn't my actual one. It is the generic 98, the black and yellow one they give you, so at least I got my number. So we are on Zipramac. Lights out, and we go. Pretty mediocre launch. I will have a... Oh, thanks, Marquez. Oh, thanks. That was so necessary if you turn in that way. Why? You absolute melon. It's you. Fool. Anyway, Osmore. Collision. Okay, I'm going to try and get these guys out of the way ASAP. I'm going to square off turn 3. I'll send it into 4. No, he broke late though, so... Oh, he didn't. He broke later than I did. I'm getting track limits out the ass here. Okay. Oh, he's got that wrong. He's right in my way though. He's going to come back on me, so I'm going to sneak underneath him into Savelli. He actually got that stopped. He's really holding me up. Oh, the guy doesn't want to turn. Who would have known? Oh, this guy's holding me up so much. Please stay out wide. On the outside. No, he's going to send it surely up my inside. Oh, I'm going to pick up the throttle early. He's going to turn in on me. Thanks, bud. So, probably the slowest battle you'll ever see. Ah, he's gone. Finally, I get the position. Now I can actually push on and see, can I catch up. 11 seconds. That isn't getting caught, really. My race was destroyed when that guy took me out. But as I was saying, whatever I was saying, I don't know if I even started saying it because I got blown up into turn 1. My next tips and tricks video will be up in this week as well. I hope to get it out anyway. It will be my process of starting from scratch, how I make a setup up. So starting with, I'll pick a bike, pick a track, and I'll build a setup and I'll trim it down and basically show you all the important bits on what I would do. So a lot of people are asking to show the process. Again, I say most of my videos relating to setups, setup are very personal, that my setups probably won't work for you, so the fact that me showing off my setups isn't always great, but if I can show ye how to make your own setups, then that could be of use to a lot of you. So we'll lighten up the rear tyre there. I'm in hot. Just where I got stopped into P5 at the moment. That's Svelli all around there. Should catch these guys, I think. They don't seem to be off fast, and they're going side by side. That will be P3 up ahead as well. Oh, I'm in so deep. I should be able to get time on this guy. Oh, he's binned it. So it's a battle now to see can I pull in this Tom PW dude. Oh, whoa. Also, on a side note, while we are pushing here to catch this Aprilia head, I recently had 100,000 views on the channel, so big thanks for that. That is a nice landmark, 100,000. It's a huge number. And we're slowly on the way to 700 subs. 44.5, that's a poor lap time. Oh, I'm in deep. Am I going to get stopped? Barely. This Ducati does not feel good around here. Oh, crash further back. So I don't know if even we are catching this guy or not. So I'm just going to try and focus my best I can. Deep in there though. Yeah, I think I am catching him, but like not enough to pull him in one lap. Maybe even not. I don't think I am. I'm not really looking at the gaps. I'm trying to focus on pushing. So I'm not really seeing. I'm just judging about what I see on screen. I'm in hot again here. So looks like it's going to be a waste. I don't think I'm going to catch him. He was pretty quick in the first race as well, so he's just about to hold me off, I reckon, for the podium. Give it a best shot with only one corner left. We are not going to unless he comes off in the final corner, which he hasn't. Power to the line, see what we can get lap time. Can we dip down into the 43s? Don't think the lap was good enough. No, it was not. 44.2, I think we set that. Is pretty poor for me. On to the final race. So here we are for the final race of the episode, and you can see I'm on pole. This race rocking the number 2. So can we finish off with a race win? Let's see what we can do down into 1 up against the maniacs of online racing. Thankfully no penalty that time off the launch. Oh, I've been rear-ended, thanks on that. That's just... Oh, I'm going to get absolutely smothered in coming back on track, I know it. I'll just ride the inside curb. Now, he's... Oh, what is that move? And I'm going to hit your bike then, like... Oh, nice. Just absolutely... I know it's a 3-lap race and all that, but it's just so aggressive so early, you don't need it. Oh, leader's binned it. So the opportunity for me to win it has just opened up, providing that JTR in front isn't mad quick and I don't get taken out from behind. Take a lot of time out of him there in the reverse corkscrew. This is where GP go this weekend. It's the first anti-clockwise track since Saxon, where certain Marquez won his first race in 18 months, so will he be able to repeat that? I'm in hot. Whoa. A lot of people are tipping him, saying that he will, but I'm not so sure. I believe he'll be damn quick. But I don't know if he'll win. I really do think he has his work cut out from this weekend if he's going to win. This Yamaha loves the wheelie. Slipstream by Mignal Siller maneuver. Do I get it stopped? Kind of. Oh, way better than he did anyway. So up to the final corner. Drifted out. Again, just a nice little wheelie up the line, and this should be enough to pull away for the win. Quite like this track actually. When it came onto the calendar, I think in 2010, up until about last year or so, I got to liking it. Up until then, it wasn't a favourite of mine. For whatever reason, just didn't really like it that much. But I do quite like it now. Not a fan of this little sector here where you go right and then it's kind of a blind corner. It's very hard to pick your braking marker. There, no, it's too late. Just as I was saying, how hard it is. It goes and runs off track. Do like this corner here, just a reverse corkscrew. Very easy to crash it up because you're trying to squeeze the brake just to get the bike to turn in. It's very easy when the track dips away for the front to just tuck and you to drift off across the track. One of the best corners on the circuit. Fast left there, you can drift it out of it, and up here then absolutely hard on the brakes, back through the gearbox, getting it down to the apex. Takes a lot of commitment this track to be fast at. It's quite nice. I do like it a lot. Probably top 6 tracks we'd say. I reckon it would be anyway. Out of the penultimate corner we come. Nice straight here now, down to the final corner we come. And it looks like it's going to be an easy win to round off the episode. I'm not really being pushed too hard for it. The man in second doesn't have the pace. Madly wide through the last corner. So, if you've made it this far into the video, leave me a comment down below if you think the motor... Oh, what the hell did that curb just do to me? As I was saying, leave a comment if you believe, not Maverick, Fabio Quartararo has the championship won. I'd like to know what people think. Is it a done deal? Is it over with? Is it not over till he has his hands on the trophy? I'd like to see what your opinions are. Just let me know in a comment. Just say it's his to lose. I believe he has one hand on it. I believe if he gets through Aragon, which is the current this weekend as of recording, and he gets through the 2 Mizzanos, which he will be quick at. The Yamaha goes well at Mizzano. I believe he'll I could see him winning both races there. I could see him being on it as well at Aragon. I think Marquez will give him a good run for his money though for the win, as he does every year at Aragon. But I believe if he gets through them rounds, it'll be pretty plain sailing from. The biggest issue is he doesn't have a main competitor. Bagnaia isn't competitive every race. Jack Miller is inconsistent and crashes. Mir is having issues this year and doesn't look like he's going to be able to recover. And Brad Binder can't qualify, so they'll be his main threats. Miguel Oliveira injuring himself. You go, the list goes on of riders that are not been there. Maverick has had his own issues. Zarco just doesn't look like he's in the right headspace for a title challenge. Any weekend where he's looking promising, he ends up crashing. So yeah, leave a comment and see. I believe it's about 75-80% done that he's going to win it. Up to the line with a lovely wheelie to end off the video with a victory. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today. I hope you have enjoyed today's online episode. These always are a bit of fun. They are a bit crazy because you can never predict what can happen. But it's a nice video just to kind of chat and just to give my thoughts on the current world proceedings of the GP world, a bit of superbikes, maybe an F1 every once in a while. So it's good. It's a good way I can kind of get my opinions out there, I'd say. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all for watching. I shall see you in the next few days for a coming video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.